Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another Brody's Live episode. Today, yes, I am in a ridiculously big trail because I'm working on a ridiculously big vehicle today. My 1990 Geo Tracker, 4-wheel drive. Let's get right on into it. Okay. On today's episode of Brody's Live, I'll be doing an unboxing of this clutch kit for this little red piece of garbage named Geo Tracker. Here we go. Nice little, tiny little clutch. Pressure plate. Look at that, the clutch disc. It's tiny, but we'll be putting this in today. There's the throwout bearing and there's some bearings.
And can't forget about the clutch assembly tool that's comically small.
Oh, that is in here. Yeah. Unboxing it, Brody. Here we are, my 1990 Geo Tracker 2-door. This it's pretty nice for what it is, but it's ridiculously dirty on the inside. So, if you come on over here, yeah. Boom! Perfect black rim. I don't know what the hell that is. But so here's the interior. It's pretty nice. This thing only has 24,000 on it, which might be a lie. I've been told it's not. It is dirty. Needs new door cards. I did have those when I got this thing, but I ripped those out because they were destroyed. Needs cleaned out. Of course, it's the 4-wheel drive model. So, 4 low, neutral, 4 high, 2. And then the 5-speed. I forgot this thing was a 5-speed. Just remembered it. Of course, with the broken window regulators, but cease, man.
The one time you can do that.
Yeah. This window's also broke, but I will put in a toolbox in the side. Also needs new tiles. So in today's video, we'll be replacing the clutch in this, which I got the clutch kit, and ironically, it's sitting on top of a garbage can. So
the rest of the tracker should be.
Yeah, the whole thing should fit on top of that garbage can.
What?
We're gonna pull it up on the lift. I'll go through how to pull the transmission, T-case, bell housing, all of that good stuff. So here's the underbody. Nice oil leaks from hell. There's the transmission we're pulling. Nice bell housing. The transfer case, which is tiny on this thing. Like absolutely tiny. Close my red drive shaft to the wheel end. This thing's pretty nice under here. Thinking about throwing Jeep axles on here.
Now I can get a shot of how much oil's on this thing. I'm gonna say that's probably the original paint from 1990.
Yeah, and you're scratching it off.
Like you're not gonna.
So first of all, you want to start by pulling the drive shaft. But Quinn, you want to come hold this wheel? But anyways, you pull these out first, and I'll pick up the camera on the next part. So we got the drive shafts out. Everything went peachy.
Sponsored by Country Time Lemonade.
Not sponsored. Pulled the drive shaft. It started hissing fluid.
Yeah, very scary moment.
No, we probably should watch the video before going for this.
We're professionals.
It's fine, we're professionals. So when you're working on a drive shaft and you want to check U-joints, wiggle them back and forth, see if there's any play in them. Which this one does not.
We'll show you.
So this isn't on a drive shaft, but it is a U-joint. is on the front of this Jeep here. If I come down here, you can see all that play in that. That's bad. Come to this side, you can see no play in it. That's good. That's a bad U-joint. So cleaning up this mess, but anyways, we're gonna keep the transmission and the T-case as one unit as we pull it.
Which a lot of people recommend that you don't if it's a bigger application, but with how
small this is, I don't think it'll be a problem.
Like 200 pounds max.
Yeah. So we're gonna come in here where the bell housing is, which is this whole unit. Go through, find all the bolts, pull those. Come down here to where the transmission and T-case mounts is. Pull this out so we can drop the whole thing. We got both drive shafts out. Those are sitting over there. They're good. Like I just showed, all the U-joints are nice and tight on them. Perfect. And yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. So here's the exhaust. We had to pull it off, which was just 3 bolts up here, a handle on top of the cot. Pull that out so we can get access to this bolt for the bell housing. Yeah, we got the inspection cover off, which looks pretty good in there so far. Yeah,
sorry,
those bolts.
the camera.
Yeah, the bolts for the cot sit up here, handle. Close rod sitting down here. I'm almost thinking we use some of this stuff here of a cherry bomb so I can finish off the exhaust system. Use something out of these pipes to finish the exhaust system. Have the glass pack of the cherry bomb, if you will. And I think that'll be pretty mint. So on up here, you want to take out this Phillips right here.
Oh, if you want to come and help us rip the transmission out.
Okay, that's come right out. I'm gonna put that screw back in so I don't lose it. Okay, so after you get that panel off, there's just some push clips. Shut up! There's just some push clips over here. Okay. Oh my god, this thing looks so naked. Look at that. Wiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Somebody's cranky.
I am a little cranky.
Cranky. Oh.
Look how weird that looks. Those, oh god damn it, this carpet's nasty. Looks like just Phillips holding the 4-wheel drive on. Okay, so that's how you get the transfer case one off. It's just 6 bolts all the way around. Oh, 6 screws I should say. Wasn't too difficult, so now that's taken off. I'm gonna put the screws back in so I don't lose them. And then I gotta go towards the transmission. 10 mil bolts along the shifter.
It's a what?
10 mil bolts along the shifter. you can take the shifter boot off. Maybe. Or you just whip it either way. Okay, and now we should be able to drop the transmission with the shifter still in here. Just have to keep an eye on it. So after you're done with the interior stuff, come back down here. We've already gotten the bolts for the class member off. We gotta get the bolts for the bell housing off next. Hey, what's up guys? It's been a while. So we got a bolt stuck up here. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, right there, bell housing bolt got stuck, so we had to knock it out with acetylene totes and call in backup, aka couldn't start. That was a nightmare. Sorry we didn't record any of it, but yeah, now we're removing the bolts for the starter, because you have to remove the starter.
We had one slight mishap in the start of all of this where I crushed Brody's finger.
Yeah, he dropped the transmission.
And I dropped the cross member for the T-case and transmission, and Brody's fingers were up where, kind of about where they are now.
Yep, with a pair of a lens, and it fell on my hand. That did not feel good.
I screamed about his finger. I can do it again if you want to demonstrate.
Not really.
We have quite the assortment of tools out for
a
hammer for big boy stuff, and a random pack of smokes that just showed up. That is bone empty.
Damn. The dog didn't even leave us cigarettes for stress.
RFS. Like the pun I put in there.
Yep. Oh god, I gotta like bend my body away. I can't normally bend it. I don't know how I'm getting the bolt out by doing this. I move like this. Nope.
We also have a fire extinguisher out for safety purposes.
Fuck.
Do you have any wise words you'd like to tell the camera?
Don't buy a Geo Tracker.
You heard it from the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, don't buy a Geo Tracker. This is not.
The Jeeps are easy to work on because there's no IFS.
I don't know if that's the problem.
I think that is the problem. See now, we don't have that on no solid axle.
You have an axle there though. Well,
That's about right there, yeah.
Buy a Jeep instead.
Yep.
Buy an older Jeep.
Don't buy an older Jeep.
Okay, I got the nut out. Why will this not slide off?
Maybe you gotta nut some more? I don't know. Is why you don't buy an older Jeep. Cooling valleys for the intake are plumbed full of...
I'm okay.
Plumbed full of yummy, yummy grease. Back to our normal program.
Hi, people. Okay.
Good close up. Oh, Jesus. Good close up shot of where he's working. It's got a slight rear main seal leak.
It has everything leak.
Being a cameraman's kind of hard, Brody.
Especially
Why don't
when
you
it's
pay?
not
You don't pay
GoPro.
me enough.
Do I pay you?
Yeah, you pay me in free labor.
Yep.
And that's
I
my
pay you in
return.
trying to fix your pile of crap Jeep.
Yeah, it ran longer than this did.
That's white. You white.
It only took me, what, 9 months to kill the transmission? It took you, what, 30 minutes to kill this transmission?
3 days.
Okay, and about 30 minutes total of driving, other than the drive home, where you were trying to convince yourself that the RPM gauge was wrong.
Yep. I think it was actually at 4,000 RPMs. clutch was like, help me! And I'm in there like, oh, it's fine.
Well, you'll really be able to hear if she's at $4,000 now.
Yeah. Okay, how the hell did I get to that boat?
Wop, 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 wop.
Oh wow, it looks so naked down here.
Yeah, it's time for some degreasing your fucking pressure washer.
3 pressure washers.
My plasma torch over there. They're catching on fire.
Gets a little transmission there.
Bomb.
Okay, you can stop now. So here's the clutch. Now it is dented up here because we dropped it. But as you can see, it's all cracked through here. It is just fried. Like, look at that. It's bad. Here's the pressure plate. It's all kinds of torn up, destroyed. If I come over to the Geo Tracker itself, I'll show you the flywheel.
Yeah, I was looking for a really nice battery charger. I found it.
Okay. So here's the flywheel. It does have some high and low spots, but I think with a good clean it'll be just fine. And yeah, transmission tunnel here. Here's the T-case, the transfer case, the transmission itself, and then the bell housing stuff. Got other stuff to replace in there as well. So, which is all in this box here. So let me go wash my hands, and I guess I'll show you guys how to put a clutch together. So putting together a clutch kit is pretty simple. So in this box over here, I got all my stuff, of course. You want to wear gloves for this process because you don't want to get oil, grease, anything on any of these components. There's the pressure plate. Put that off to the side. The throat bearing. Put that off to the side. And all your bushings and bearings and stuff for the pilot. Okay, put my new clutch on. Nice looking. Okay, perfect. Look at the meat and the strength of this thing. compared to what did come out of it. Now, of course, this broke from us dropping it. Besides that, it's super thin. You know, let me try getting a side-by-side on these. Yeah. So that clutch was definitely bad. Let me bring my camera in closer so I can get a side-by-side on the press plates. So pick this up by the middle. Don't want to pick it up by the outside. You can see old pressure plate, new pressure plate, nice and clean. Quinn went over and got some brake clean and some shop towels so we can clean this all up. Throwout bearing. I'll get that all put together. Yeah. And normally, when you're putting these together, the flat side goes towards the engine, and the concave side goes on the inside. So just like that. Of course, you have your clutch alignment tool, and some lubricant to go on some parts. This, of course, goes inside of your clutch here, which also in turn lines up with the engine. Now, the reason you want a clutch alignment tool for this is so when you're putting the pressure plate, the clutch, all of that onto the engine, onto the flywheel, you don't want this clutch to be sitting like that. You don't want it to be sitting like that. If not, it's not going to line up right. Oh, worst case scenario, sitting up on one of the edges. Won't work right, you'll destroy the clutch instantly. So you want this perfectly lined up with the pressure plate as it goes onto the vehicle. If not, it'll screw it up. So the reason you want to do this is get rid of
filament. So there's a wax filament on top of it, on all of the ring. So brake clean will take the wax off of it along with the clutch as well.
What's that horn again?
See?
Yep.
Trying to make sure you use the other side of your paper towel for the clutch because it's going to be just the exact same. There's Matt. Or somebody stealing this one of the two.
Maybe.
With the clutch, you're going to want to pat it on the clutch ends. I don't know if you do that or not.
Nah, I'm kind of loaning right now too.
But on this part, you can just rub it. Going to make sure any and all of the paper towel that gets stuck to the clutch
gets removed.
Take off. Bad for...
Don't drop my clutch either. Okay.
Make sure you get high off the brake clean.
Replacing the throwout bearing.
I thought you were going to degrease it first.
I'll do this.
I wouldn't spray the throwout bearing with water.
Okay, well, then I won't do that.
Just make sure those match, which they do.
Oh yeah. So when you take out your old throwout bearing, make sure all the different markings, sides, all of that all match up like they should. Okay, new throwout bearing, spins nicely. Old throwout bearing, holy crap, it's been worn down. So if anyone's curious, let me get this all breaked up so you can get all the model numbers, all of that stuff. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. So you want to put your clutch alignment tool right through there. Put it right into the little hole.
You're professional at this, aren't you?
I try to be. Okay, you want to hold that?
Okay, so what you do here, Brody? There we go.
Take your pressure plate.
So here, what you actually should do.
Either way, it's fine. Gotta line up. There's a pin there that I think goes into one of those holes.
We're professionals. No one will ever be able to tell.
Okay, you're gonna go.
Fucking whole motor is all backwards.
Okay, and then slightly spin this to make sure it's all lined up properly. Don't pull that tool out just yet until you get all the bolts in.
And snug.
Yep, and snug and tote down to spec.
Which one is this? I'm gonna leave it all.
Yep.
So is this a good time to say that the box doesn't have any instructions other than do it yourself?
We did not have the press plate on, right?
Why did you say that?
Because I can only put 3 bolts in and I still have 3 bolts. So I need to go at a different angle.
There you go. Way to fucking smack it there. Oh, hold on. The green goes up.
There we go, that looks more right.
It's not.
Got it.
And that is how you successfully
Install a clutch
Install.
on a 1990 Geo Tracker.
a clutch in pressure plate with a throwout bearing, which throwout bearing's coming soon. Why are my knuckles white? I'm not doing cocaine, I promise. But yeah, you want to make sure when you finger the hole, the other hole is in line with the hole. You can use your finger as the clutch alignment tool.
Okay, now let's get this big bastard up on that big bastard inside.
Okay, we're gonna set this into a fucking time lapse because this is gonna take 10 years.
So yeah, we have jumped a little bit more in the future. My camera died one on the body, but yeah. That was a nightmare. I wish I got some of it on video trying to get that up in there. It's all back together. We are gonna be testing out the clutch and stuff. Put fluid in the transfer case. Everything seems ready to go. We have not hooked up the exhaust system. Did take the hood off because the battery I have is way too big. But yes, move some of this crap out of my way, folks. I guess it seemed really useful. Got it. So it's spinning on one side. I felt it, like feeling like it wanted to move. Let's lock the font helps make so that the font's spinning like it's supposed to. Beautiful. Feels beautiful. Well, I mean, it's not on the ground, so I can't tell. But they all spinning and stuff.
Feel like a clutch now?
Oh yeah.
Holy fuck, that's.
I mean, you really can't tell because it's wall cable. Start it up and throw it in gear. This thing's finally working like it should. We didn't even adjust the clutch and it just feels like it's working right. The reverse lights worked. Oh, this is sick.
I'm surprised.
So happy. We're tied in two-wheel drive.
We gotta get the other red piece of shit framed.
Yeah.